This video is brought to you by trollandtoad.com.
Hey, this is JrbJobber here, going to be doing an opening of 5 The Dark Beginnings 1 booster packs. Things are freaking epic. 13 cards per pack. It's almost like a pack and a half, so it's super awesome. If you enjoyed this video, please comment below, like, subscribe for more. And if you do, you have a chance of winning a free booster pack. I'll be announcing the winner in the comments in tomorrow's video. So super awesome. And on that, I think it's time to get cracking. Alrighty, 13 cards per pack. Dark Beginning 1. Chip card 50 of 50 right off the bat. Boosh. Oh my gosh, right off the bat. Relinquish super rare. Oh, how sick. That is awesome. I think this is one of my most favorite cards. One of the first cards that I ever traded a ton for back in the day from my locals was for a relinquish. This was awesome. One of the most sought after cards back in the day. The 4-star Ladybug. This is actually a really good card. Flip destroy all level 4 monsters on your opponent's side of the field. That is really good. I remember having that card flipped against me when we losing a couple of monsters back in the day. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff for him, not for me. Oh, sweet. Magic Drain here, rare. That's a really good card too. Dang. Super old school. And I used to run Magic Drain in my anti-meta decks too, because kind of like the point of playing anti-meta is the lower cards and make it kind of like a 1-for-1 game. So most of the time with anti-meta, you'll win that 1-for-1 game. So the tip card, 43 of 50. And sometimes it's like the foils in the front. Sometimes I really don't understand how these work exactly. So I'm just gonna like chug along. Maybe the next pack I'll put the first Yu-Gi-Oh card, I'll put it face down. We'll see if we can make it epic. Spellbinding Circle here is our rare. Super awesome. Tornado Wall. Ground Collapse. Oh, Confiscation. That's a really good card. Pay 1,000 life points, look at your opponent's hand, select one card, and then discard it to the graveyard. Really good. It looks like we got Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer there, powering up. Foil in our first pack. How awesome. And we have tip card 6 of 50. Alright, so I'm going to try to do a little trick here to see if maybe that'll work. Whew. You never know. At least we make it a little bit more epic at the end there. It might be a foil. Jinzo number 7. Attack your opponent's life points directly. Yes, 500 attack. Not doing a whole lot of damage. Curse of Dragon. The Forceful Century. It's kind of like the same thing as Confiscation. A little slightly better. You put it back into the deck, look at your opponent's hand, so one of the cards, and yeah, just shuffle in your opponent's deck. So it's that's a really good card. There's a reason why that card is banned. Looking at your opponent's hand, 1, that's really crucial, and then having them lose a card as well on top of it, that's crazy. And a toll each time what is it? Each player must pay 500 life points to declare an attack. That is crazy. The wording on the cards back in the day was slightly different than we have now. Okay, here we have it. Oh, Mask of Darkness was not a foil, but Mask of Darkness was also one of the cards back in the day I ran. When Solemn Judgment was at 3, I ran 3 Mask of Darkness with Tsukiyomi and Triple Book of Moon. So there was some games, so got tip card 44 or 50. There was some games where my life points, I think I was at 12.5 life when I was playing with my friends. So that was awesome. Just keep on flipping it and getting Solemn Judgment back, and then setting Solemn Judgment, and then Tsukiyomi, the Mask of Darkness down, then attacking them for 1100. Whatever they would play, I would just end up Solemn Judgmenting. And sorry, I was cruising right along there. The Tribute to the Doom was our rare. You just got a card to destroy one monster your opponent controls. And maybe we have a foil here. Nope. Alright. It's alright. Pulled a foil in our first pack, so we'll pull a foil in our last pack too. That would be really awesome if we did that. And we got tip card 9 of 50. Move that over here. Put that there. Fire Princess. It was a good card back in the day. Burn with a Messenger piece and stuff. I remember Paul doing that to me a lot. Limited removal, double the attack of all machine type monsters, and then all face of machine type monsters you control get destroyed on the end phase. So pretty dang good card, especially if you're going for a game. And maybe our foil, nope. Populated Sisters though, it's a really good common, so I'm not gonna complain about that. And we're gonna go through and do a quick recap of all the cards that we just ended up pulling, in case you decide to buy any of these packs. You never know. Some really good commons in here if you have seen. And it looks like a pretty good set if you want to even potentially draft with your friends for fun. You got some pretty good cards in here. I can see Toll being a pain in the butt when you're and you're trying to, if say your opponent's stalling and you have to try to keep attacking, you keep on losing 500. It adds up. If you get 2 going, it's pretty crazy. Love that card. I actually played it way back in the day in a burn deck. It was like weird, like burn stall. It was fun. Good old days. And then we have our relinquish that we pulled. And on that, if you enjoyed this video, please post a comment below, like, subscribe for more. And like I said before, you'll be entered in a chance of winning a free booster pack, and I'll be announcing the winner in tomorrow's video in the comments down below. And on that, Jobber here is signing off.